You think your dog is just a furry roommate who steals your socks? Well, hold on to your hats, because I'm about to tell you about some dogs who weren't just good boys, they were legends. These are the untold stories of canines who did more than just fetch. They changed the world, and trust me, you'll want to hear every single one. So hit that subscribe button, you won't regret it. Alright, let us kick things off with a story that sounds like it's straight out of a Hollywood movie, but I promise you, it's real. Picture this: Alaska, 1925. A deadly diphtheria outbreak is sweeping through the remote town of Nome. The only cure is a serum, but it's hundreds of miles away, and a massive blizzard has shut down all modern transport. It's a race against time, with children's lives on the line. Enter Balto, a Siberian husky who, let's be honest, was considered the runt of the litter. He wasn't the fastest or the strongest sled dog on the team. But when the final, most treacherous leg of the relay to deliver the medicine began, Balto was at the lead. His musher, Gunnar Carlson, couldn't even see his own hands in the blinding snow and brutal winds. He had to put all his faith in his lead dog, and Balto, he didn't just deliver. He navigated through a whiteout, powered through river crossings, and led his team through the darkness purely on instinct. He arrived in Nome, saving the town from a devastating epidemic. Today, there's a statue of Balto in New York's Central Park, a permanent reminder that sometimes the biggest heroes come in the furriest packages. Now, let's fast forward a bit, from the freezing tundra of Alaska to the bustling streets of the 20th century. Meet Oni, the globe-trotting terrier mix who became the unofficial mascot of the U.S. Railway Mail Service. Oni's story starts in a post office in Albany, New York. He just wandered in one day and found a comfy spot on a pile of mailbags. The clerks let him stay, and soon, Oni started following the mailbags onto the trains. And I mean, he really followed them. Oni traveled all over the United States by rail, becoming a good luck charm for postal workers everywhere. They even started attaching metal tags and tokens from their post offices to his collar. He collected so many that his collar got too heavy, and the Postmaster General himself had a special harness made for him to display all his souvenirs. But Oni didn't stop there. In 1895, he hopped on a steamship and took a trip around the world, visiting Japan, China, and across Europe before returning to the States. He was more well-traveled than most people of his time. Oni wasn't just a pet, he was a symbol of the reliability and spirit of the mail service, a furry friend who connected people across a nation. Okay, now from a world traveler to a war hero, let's talk about Sergeant Stubby. In 1917, a little stray mutt with a stubby tail wandered onto the Yale University campus where soldiers were training for World War I. Private J. Robert Conroy took a liking to the pup, named him Stubby, and smuggled him aboard the troop transport ship to France. It's a good thing he did, because Stubby wasn't just there for morale. On the battlefield, Stubby proved to be an invaluable soldier. His sharp senses allowed him to warn his unit of incoming gas attacks, locate wounded soldiers in no man's land, and he even captured a German spy all by himself. He held the guy by the seat of his pants until American soldiers arrived. Stubby served in 17 battles, was injured in a grenade attack, and became the most decorated war dog of World War I. He was promoted to the rank of sergeant, met 3 U.S. presidents, and became a national hero. He showed everyone that courage and loyalty aren't measured by size, but by the heart of a warrior. Ready for another one? This story will hit you right in the feels. In the chaotic aftermath of the September 11th attacks on the World Trade Center, amidst the dust, debris, and despair, hundreds of search and rescue dogs were deployed to find survivors. One of them was a golden retriever named Britannia. At just 2 years old, this was her first ever deployment. For 2 weeks, she and her handler Denise Corliss worked tirelessly, navigating the treacherous pile of rubble. While the search for survivors became increasingly grim, Britannia took on a new role: therapy dog. She would lead the search to comfort the weary firefighters and first responders, offering a gentle nudge, a lick, or just a quiet presence to lean on. She seemed to know exactly who needed her most, providing a moment of peace in the middle of chaos. Britannia continued her service for years, working at disaster sites like Hurricane Katrina. She lived to be 16 and was the last surviving 9/11 search dog. Her story isn't just about searching, it's about the profound, silent comfort a dog can offer when words fail. For our final story, let's go to Japan and meet Hachiko, the dog whose name has become synonymous with loyalty. In the 1920s, Hachiko and Akita would walk with his owner, Professor Ueno, to the Shibuya train station every morning and wait there every afternoon to greet him when he returned from work. It was their daily routine. But one day in 1925, Professor Ueno suffered a brain hemorrhage at work and never came home, but Hachiko didn't know that. Every single day, at the exact time the train was due to arrive, Hachiko showed up at the station, waiting for his best friend. He did this every day for the next 9 years, 9 months, and 15 days until his own passing. His unwavering vigil captured the hearts of the Japanese people. They saw him as a symbol of loyalty and devotion that we should all aspire to. Today, a bronze statue of Hachiko stands at Shibuya Station, right where he used to wait, a timeless monument to a love that transcended even death. So there you have it, from a life-saving husky and a globe-trotting terrier to a war hero, a four-legged therapist, and the world's most loyal friend. These dogs were more than just pets. They were heroes, companions, and legends whose stories remind us of the incredible bond we share with them. They show us that sometimes, the most extraordinary souls walk on for pause. Which story touched you the most? Let me know down in the comments. And if you have a story about a dog who changed your life, I'd love to read it. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to give your own furry hero an extra hug today. Catch you in the next one.